Welcome back to another video. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there of just whilst I was getting ready. I set it to do that. And today I'm going to be talking to you how to improve your videos really like for free, just in camera things. And first of all, you should be filming in 24 frames a second. So I do this now. It gives like a more cinematic feel, and it gives 60 frames a second looks too much. Oh, there's something in there. 60 frames a second gives a very, I can't even say very. It gives a look that is, it's like a very home video. Most people just, they're like, oh, that's the highest frame rate, just click on that, we're recording that one all the time. And it's good, but only if you want to slow your video down. If you're not doing slow motion, don't record in it, it's useless otherwise. And the sun's behind me, so we'll go, shine my eyes. To shoot in 24 frames a second, you're gonna need a ND filter, or like I have a variable ND filter, so I can turn it like that and it will darken the image, or turn it like that and it will overexpose the image. But about there is right for me from what I see on the LCD. So 24 is good, and I'd say what you should be recording in now, but for it you need an ND filter. The only time I change my settings is if I'm going to do slow motion, and that's not that often anymore. Got all my notes on my phone, scripting. Well, that's another one, yeah. Script your videos, that's important, like plan it. This isn't like a full script, it's just like, well, some of it is. One of it just says like, shoot in manual, so that's coming up. And why I think you should shoot in manual, and it just like prompts you. So that's what this is. So like, we'll go on to that since I said it. I picked this location as it is close to my house. I know it's going to be pretty quiet, and like, it's a weekday, it's the school holidays right now, so it's quiet, and it's close to where I live, so it's easy. And I know the next video, so next week's video, hint back to the ND filter, what I think. Like, this is 3 ways, and what I think you should change in your settings. Next week's video is gear, but those rocks over there, that's going to be next week's video where it's filmed. So yeah, that's on my way home, on my walk home, so hint hint to next week's video. But planning is important, because I came to do a video the other day. I didn't have a clue what I was going to say. I didn't prepare that well. It was just whatever came from the top of my head I just said, and it didn't flow that logically, so I've scrapped that video and I'm going to have to reshoot it. So plan the place, plan as like what you're going to say. Some people like storyboard, some people like to like full on plan everything. I'm a person that likes to have an idea, but I don't want to know like exactly. I like making some stuff off on the spot. So yeah. Oh yeah, also going back to shooting in RAW, or not RAW, going back to shooting in manual is really important if you want like the videos to look how you want them. Otherwise, if you like let the camera do it, it might overexpose the shot, it might underexpose it. No, it doesn't often underexpose a shot, normally it overexposes, but you can, it changes it so it's not how you wanted it. So if you want full control of your camera, shoot manual like I do. It takes a bit of time to get used to, but once you know what to do, it's relatively easy. So yeah. And my next point I think you should do is shoot in raw or flat, like cine style. So throw back to last week's video, and I think it's good because it lets you control your colours. I have to admit, this video was not shot in cine style, as Canon skin tones and colour science from Canon is already really good, and probably, in my opinion, is the best out of every camera make there is. But yeah, for cinematic shots I'm going to definitely film in cine style now, but throw back to last week's video if you want to check out what cine style is and how you do it. Link to that video will be in the description and the cards above. Oh, it's down here. Like a train. Let's go. If I die, I'm recording. This is really loamy. It's like a full-on bike trail, this. No way am I riding it, I'm struggling to walk it. Looks like a bike trail though. How am I going to do this holding the camera? Almost died. YouTube clickbait, there we go. Oh. Oh my god. Never been here. Well, this video's changed. This looks like where one of my friends shot a video. He said it was a secret location. It's clearly not that secret if I can find it. So yeah, but going back to shooting in flat and raw, I did it for my GoPro since the end of last summer, when I got comfortable using Premiere to colour grade, because that's what you have to do, is you have to colour grade, because raw or flat photo or images look terrible. So you have to grade it and everything. It's more work, but it's worth it. So yeah. I've got to trek all the way back up there now. We'll go down that way, but I don't know where that way goes. Mistake coming here. I might just run down here and see where it goes. If you want to start shooting cine style or raw or flat images, go use DaVinci Resolve. That's the best free video editor that has, oh my god, best free video editor that you can color grade on is DaVinci Resolve. It's on the Blackmagic Design website. Link to that will also be in the description. So yeah, go check that out if you want to start filming in flat or raw. Oh, this is hard. What's next on the video list? Next one, I used to make, or I still do make this mistake a lot. Look at the lens, not the LCD. I've got a flip LCD on my camera, so I can look there and look at myself and frame the shot so I know I'm in focus by doing this. But I'm not looking at you because you're there, not there. So look into the lens right there, because you're looking at me and it seems unnatural to not look at someone when you're speaking to them. So to make your video feel more natural, oh my god, keep looking at the lens. Obviously you can look away at some points because no one's like constantly staring like this in a conversation to you. It just doesn't happen, so look away, especially if you're walking and you check where you're going. Like me now trying to climb this rock face. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to stop recording for this bit because I don't know how I'm gonna hold a camera and climb up that. I shall go around, it's easier. So yeah, don't look into the lens is what I'm saying. Next, like, stop moaning about gear. to admit, I've done this before. You're like, oh, I can't film that because, oh, I don't have the right gear, I don't have this, I don't have that. Stop moaning. Get on with it, try it. It might not be as good as it would be with that gear, but let me get my breath back. Whatever gear you have is the gear you should be using. Just don't make excuses. You should see some of my old videos before I got my GoPro. That camera now, I look at it, it's horrible. At the time, I thought it was amazing. So, but I learned with that camera so much on how to like compose shots, set up videos, stuff like that. So, learn with what you've got, and when you get that new gear, like I did with this camera, your videos improve a lot. Not just in the quality of the videos, but how you edit them and learning how to do that kind of stuff. I'm tired now. Whoa! Watch out where you're going. That's why you don't want to constantly be looking at the lens. You have to look where you're going, especially on where I'm now. Like in the woods with all the roots and the rocks. It can be quite dodgy. So my final point is edit your videos. I don't mind what you use, or I don't know many on Android. I've never edited any videos on Android. So what I'd say, I know if you have an iPhone, you can use iMovie, that's good, or if you have a Mac, that's really good. iMovie Mac is better than iMovie Mobile for some reason. Splice is another good one for iPhone. I used that. But probably I'd say the best one now for phone is Adobe Rush, if you can get it. I know that's not on Android yet, but it's rumoured to be coming to Android. So get that if you can. And yeah, for PC, I'd say, oh, and this was Mac on WoW as well, you get it on, is get DaVinci Resolve. I mentioned this earlier. It's a really good software. I've never used it myself, but people have moved from Premiere and Final Cut Pro to DaVinci Resolve, and it's free, so like it's all good. So if you want to pay for video editors, you can be like me and you pay the Adobe subscription, and that's like £20 a month if you're a student, or like £50 a month if you're an adult. More if you've got a business, but then they're making money from it and everyone else isn't. So yeah, so thanks for watching. This is the end of the video. Check the links below for any other stuff, anything I've talked about in the video I'll put there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Sorry about any wind noise, but I've just taken some photos of the scenery and stuff like this. So check out my photography Instagram account. It'll be linked in the description down below. But yeah.